wanted to move on to another topic. So David Diaz with Waterstone Mortgage is with us, and we talk about people looking at fixer-uppers, and I've talked about this before, and you guys have some really great loan products for fixer-uppers, and I think that one of the places right now where people can look at fixer-uppers as an opportunity is because fixer-uppers may get maybe shied away from by the normal buyer that wants something turnkey. So if you look at the market right now and you look at $200,000 and $300,000 price ranges, and you know how competitive it is for something that's turnkey and move in, and that stuff's flying off the shelf, well, maybe look $50,000 less at something that needs $50,000 in work, and you'd be surprised at how you could get the home that you want. Not necessarily turnkey. You might have to put a little sweat equity into it, but you might be able to get a better deal. And I think you guys have a loan product that multiple different loan products that I figured we'd talk about for a couple of minutes, that people may not be aware of. If you're out there struggling to buy a home, or someone that is, send them to our social channels, have them contact us, we'll help them. But if they're struggling to buy that home because the market's so competitive and they're missing out, there's obviously stuff that we do proprietary and uniquely that can help you win those bidding war situations. But David's got some great information on the financing front that could really help them buy a fixer-upper and turn it into the turnkey home that they want.
Yeah, there's a few different things. I mean, there are a couple of specific renovation programs that we have. 203K, I think a lot of realtors are familiar with. There's also a conventional program. Basically, what those require is you kind of have to get with a contractor, or you should get with a contractor up front, kind of get an idea of what kinds of work needs to be done to the home, and then basically what you do is you submit that work along with the file, and then the appraiser is going to appraise it based on all that work being done. So he's going to appraise it based on an after improved value.
Yeah.
That is then the appraised value of the home. You have still settled on this, the sales price that's obviously probably significantly less, but the bank is going to lend you the money based on the after improved value. So what that does gives you the opportunity to, after you have purchased the home, that all of this all the repairs just get financed in. So it's not really coming out of your pocket per se, dollar for dollar. You're just financing it in. So that's a really commonly used program just across the board. One more kind of less common program, because not a lot of banks do it, but it's something called the escrow holdback program that we do. And essentially what that is, and I've seen it work two ways. I've seen it save a deal, and I've seen it make a deal. So basically, if you know something, let's say the roof is has some issues, or we need some new flooring, or just whatever the case may be, you don't want to the seller probably doesn't have the money, or doesn't want to put up the money for something that hasn't closed yet. He hasn't received his proceeds yet. You probably don't want to fix something because it's not your home yet. You guys can agree, one person or the other, or a combination of the two, can agree to place that money into escrow, basically held by the title company after closing, and then basically you can close with no issue. So if there is an issue that's creating problems for obtaining financing, because there are basically mortgage regulations that say there has to be no health or safety issues, and if there is something that is a potential safety issue, i.e. a potentially old roof, i.e. flooring, broken windows, whatever the case may be, these are things that are going to hold you up on financing, and these are things that other banks can't figure out a way around. But we have the ability to do that, and we've saved a lot of deals like that. I mean, I think we've actually gotten some other deals from other banks that were kind of in need of that work. And it's a really simple way to go about doing it. No additional rate increase or anything like that. It's just a normal program.
Yeah, and something again that not a lot of banks offer, and we love it. You guys have helped us obviously with that program several times.